Now, first thing first, this legal Q&A is to educate and to provide general information. And before you rely on the information that presented here, you should consult with the attorney. Let me tell you why. Information will create awareness for you, okay? Where the information become the solution for your situation is you take your facts and the information that we presented here or in the future Q&A and merge them together and do an analysis. And that's where you will come up with a solution. And generally, you need to talk to an attorney when you do this particular analysis with facts and it all. So that's why I always recommend before you take any action, always consult with the attorney. If you are interested in establish attorney-client relationship with our firm, please give us a call after Q&A. We love to talk to you about the possibility of being hired as your company's general counsel. What is the difference or the benefits between seeking legal advice when the shit hit the fan? Excuse my language, but you know, it is what it is, right? Or have a business attorney acting as a fractional general counsel where you can talk to the general counsel all the time regarding to your issue, okay? The difference is also what depends on your perspective, okay? And it will depend on your perspective, what you think about attorney and what they can do for your business. Years ago, one client of mine jokingly told me that I am his business partner. It's not because I'm the equity partner of his business, but generally I'll get involved in his business and then he will need to compensate me, right? That's almost like it happens about 7 out of 10 times. So 7 out of 10 business transactions. He always need to get attorney involved, engaged, things like that. So he was jokingly telling me that I was his business partner. Now, if you have that perspective, then it will be easier for you to see the benefit, right? And what we attorney can do to your company's bottom line. If your perspective is hiring an attorney is, there's really no value coming in, but all they do is, bill me for a lot of money and I don't see a whole lot of value received. If you have that perspective, then obviously you're not receptive to all the information. Let me give you an illustration, okay? I think it's easy for me to show you. Now, in business, we have a lot of risk, okay? You know that, I know that. The entrepreneur is famously good at taking risk for the future rewards, all right? That's what we live by. That's why we're in business. Now, we always have this risk. Some risk is for economic risk. Some are strictly for legal risk. Some are both legal and economic risk. Some legal risk, they might later turn into the economic risk. And some economic risk will also turn into the legal risk. Now, it's really, at this particular stage, okay? At this particular stage, if you can identify them and eliminate them as much as you can, this is the stage where the cost is very little to eliminate them. Even if they surface up, you can just extinguish them really easily, really fast with very little impact for your business. So this is the best place for you to have a system to identify the potential risk for your business. And this is where the general counsels are active. This is a general counsel services. That's for us. That's where we've spent a lot of time, is to look at your business, see where are the red flags and potential issues, and what can we do about it? how we can eliminate them, how we can set up a system so that the future occurrence will be minimized, and or set up a system to identify them so we can eliminate them at this particular stage. We are not able to eliminate all the risk. Okay, that's impossible. Somehow, it's just not clear at that particular time. For one reason or the other, we don't see it, we didn't realize it. That happens all the time. For this, sometimes they will take it to the next level, okay? At this particular stage, when you already know, when this risk already tend to the issue, the problem, you can still deal with it. It is particular, obviously the cost gonna increase. There's probably gonna be a little bit more consequences, positive or negative, depends which side you're on, to resolve the issue. But the cost-wise will be more expensive than when you are at a stage 1, all right? This is stage 1. This is stage 2 and stage 3. Stage 3 is where the lawsuit that you need to file, you need to go legal. And you have no choice but to do that. But at stage 2, I still highly recommend, if you can, to resolve the issue in this particular stage, do it. Do it. It will make a lot of business sense for doing that. The impact might be still be manageable. The cost will be higher, but still manageable. We can learn from it still. The cost will be higher, obviously, but it's still not too late. When you want to go legal, when you want to go court system, 7% of the time you have passed a point of no return. Okay, meaning if you want to go legal, you need to prepare that you pass that point. When you pass that point, that means it means a lot of things. It means that the resolution may not be somebody's happy about. Some people might think it's a win-win, but most of the time I think when you pass this point of no return, the resolution is more like lose-lose, right? I'm sorry to break that to you, but that's pretty much the real stuff, okay? Nobody wins. Very few people win during a lawsuit. Very few. I'm not gonna say nobody. Obviously, somebody did you wrong, you want to go to court and seek justice and recover your harm or your damage. There are cases like that, but most of the time, if you pass that point of no return, I think I can comfortably say most likely it's a lose-lose situation. It will also depends who's gonna lose less and who's gonna lose more, okay? I think that's pretty much a better perspective. The business might not be, when business pass that point of no return, it might not survive, okay? On the phase 2, there are a lot of things that we can do to still make company profitable and have a few years of business life. When you reach your point 3, we pretty much go red. And in that situation, the focus is on litigation. The focus, the owners might not put 100% of the time in business and make it grow. So in the stage 3, I have seen a lot of business come out of the lawsuit, even though they are ahead compared to the other party. The impact on business is severe, okay? It takes a few years to rebuild. After the lawsuit, even you settle in stage 3, you can settle it, people move on, but it takes a number of years to repair the company and the business. So that's the comparison I can give you is if you get your attorneys involved in this stage, it's more beneficial if you get your attorneys involved in this stage. And this is a stage, unfortunately, is when the ship hits the fan and anything can happen. The goal is we eliminate as much on stage 1. So only 1 or 2 pass stage 2. Then we eliminate them, okay? As much as possible. If we are not able to eliminate all the risk, And in the event that they have to go to the lawsuit, because so much work has been done in stage 1 and stage 2, even if you engage in a lawsuit, you will gain and get out in a cost-effective manner. And that's the difference, right? When you get your attorney involved in this stage number 3, without 1 or 2, the cost will be higher. It will drain you emotionally, and it will create a lot of stress sometimes. But if you go to stage 1, stage 2, have an attorney involved constantly in that stage, when you have to go to court and file a lawsuit, you can gain and get out in a cost-effective manner. So that's my 10 minutes illustration of benefits of hiring an attorney for your company. And we are about 45 minutes in, and let me check, make sure that I don't see anybody post questions on the Facebook. And if I'm wrong, I apologize for that. I promise the process will be more smooth next time. All right, there's always room for improvement. If I missed your question, number 1, I apologize for that. Number 2, you can always email me offline and I'll take care of you. Okay, I either answer your questions, let you know the options, or point you to the right direction. So until next time, next Monday, I will see you again in legal Q&A for small business owners, and hopefully you find this beneficial. And again, welcome to comments. Let me know. Bye.